Okay, so we know that a huge part of working with technology is using what's called a graphic interface, or using pictures, buttons, and icons to help us accomplish various sorts of things. Everything we do on a computer takes place on a screen, so it's important to know how the screen organizes information. In order to understand graphics on a computer, you must first learn about pixels. This is a picture of a normal desktop. Now, if we focus on this part of the screen and magnify it, we can see that up close, this picture is just a collection of small dots of color. Each dot is called a pixel, and all the pixels are laid out in a grid. When you look at all these pixels from a distance, they form an image in your mind. Now, each pixel has a location on the screen, and we refer to locations on a grid by an ordered pair consisting of an x and y coordinate. The Java programming language uses a coordinate plane that is similar to the one that you've learned about, but has one major difference. Instead of the origin being placed in the center of the screen or window, it's located in the top left-hand corner. The x-axis extends in a positive direction horizontally across the top, and the y-axis extends vertically, also in the positive direction, across the left-hand side. The picture that you're looking at right now has a resolution of 1,280 pixels wide and 740 pixels high, or the distance from the origin to the bottom of the screen. Here's the pixel at x equals 1,000, so that's 1,000 pixels over on the x-axis, and y equals 400. And that would be 400 pixels down from the origin. Let's take a look at this pixel. This pixel is located at x equals 500 and y equals 600. Now let's go through some examples like these on a slightly simpler screen. This screen is only 10 pixels wide by 6 pixels high. Might be hard to see, so let's make that a little bigger. There we go. So you can see it's 10 pixels wide and 6 pixels high. Let's add the full number lines and grid so you can better visualize where each pixel is located. Okay, we're just about to start the first example, so here's a warning to the wise. When you hear a question, it may help if you press the spacebar and pause the video so that you can think about the answer. Solving problems, whether you get them right or wrong, is one of the best ways to learn. Got it? Alright, here we go. Take a look at this pixel right here. What would the ordered pair for this coordinate be? Pause the video and think about it. Okay, let's figure it out. To reach this pixel, we have to go over 5 pixels along the x-axis, so our x value is going to be 5, and 3 pixels down on the y-axis, so our y value is going to be 3. Let's try another one. What would the coordinates be for this pixel? To reach this pixel, you have to go 8 pixels over on the x-axis, so our x-coordinate is 8, and 2 pixels down on the y-axis, so our y-coordinate is going to be 2. Alright, let's look at this pixel and let's just focus in on the x-coordinate. What would happen if the x-coordinate were to get smaller? What do I mean by that? Well, what happens when the x-coordinate gets smaller? We start at 5, 4, and then we take the x-coordinate, which is 5, and we lower it, making it 4, 4, then 3, 4, x equals 2, y equals 4, and then 1, 4. If we were to make the x-coordinate get smaller, what would happen to this pixel? In which direction would it travel? Okay, If you said it would travel to the left, you'd be correct. Let's take a look at this pixel. This time we're going to focus on the y coordinate. Same question, what would happen if the y coordinate were getting smaller? It'd start at x equals 5, y equals 4, then it would go to x equals 5, y equals 3, and so on, all the way to x equals 5, y equals 0. If the y coordinate gets smaller, in which direction does the pixel travel? Okay, if you said it traveled up, you would be correct. Alright, let's quickly review what we just went over. We know that a computer screen is made up of pixels arranged in a grid. We know that each pixel can be identified by an ordered pair, x and y, on a coordinate plane. We know that in the Java programming language, the origin is located in the top left-hand corner of the screen or image. And we know that the x-axis extends across the width of the screen or image, and the y-axis extends across the length. And that's all you need to know about pixels and coordinates.